Yeah, and I am live. Let's go, let's go. Hello, hello everyone. I'm gonna start the game immediately. Let me find the web page and I'm gonna go for a rapid 10-minute. Is it working? Yeah. So immediately I got the black pieces and I have to face the, let's see, Italian Roy Lopez. Oh, and we have the Italian game. It's kind of weird to play rapid after a long time. The d3, the modern variation, is gonna be on a board. Maybe he's gonna sacrifice the pawn. I think it's also possible to play kind of delayed advance gambit. After b4 I can just escape. Also I might play d6 and castle. With the king, not with the queen. And it's gonna be chill, I guess, today. Let's trade the bishops if he wants, or... Okay, I take this, which allows me to take the bishop too. And now if I attack the pawn, he has to protect it with the c4. Or I'm just curious if there is any check. But probably not. But once I've moved my knight back, I can push f5. Is there gonna be c5 by himself? Or by him? Fly from down to down. Does he want to take my knight? I mean, I can kick him out with the move f6 and then continue with f5. But I'm gonna begin with f6, then develop the queen, and then I can go f5. Or wait, trade. I'm not just get used to use the time more. But I'm gonna continue with the push. Yeah, he's trading on a7. I have to be careful about d4. Also knight e6, but then the pawn is gonna be okay. Yeah, knight e6, and then I have to protect the c7. With the move b5 or b6? Or just queen d7? I think it's possible to play queen d7. Or if I play this, can I somehow trade the knight? Yeah. So I'm gonna go b6 and then knight g6, knight f8. So I can trade the knights. There's gonna be take. And then I can play knight f8. But only if he takes. If he doesn't take, I can play knight f8 anyways. So it doesn't really matter. Can I recapture with the knight too? Or is it... I'm not there yet. I'm gonna take with the pawn. And same strategy with knight f8. Also I might play c6, and if he takes on c6 I can take the knight for free. Let's begin with c6. And then rook e7. Knight f8, taking queen. Okay, I can take it, and rook d7. I hope there is no checkmate by him. d4 doesn't work, I guess. I need to protect the pawn with the knight. I'm thinking about this. So let's begin with queen e7, then queen d6, and d5 is gonna be hanging. There is no checkmate. I think I can play queen here. Or he might drop his queen back, which allows him to give me checkmate on f8. But I think I can just play... I can just move the pawn next. I think it's not a threat. Queen f3, then there is threatening checkmate if I take. So I think I have to play h6, then he can attack my knight, I can go... No, I can't. Wait a minute. Is it impossible to defend it? These ideas, or queen f5? Yeah, I cannot even play h6. So I move the queen back so I can capture with the rook the e-pawn, I mean d-pawn. And queen goes back, I can repeat the moves, and if it's gonna be a draw, then I am losing a few points. Can we trade the queens on f7? I don't know. Takes, then check. I think this is so weak so I can trade it. But he can move the queen back somewhere. I don't know, attack my pawn on b6. And then I'm gonna be unable to take it. And if I move, knight takes, pawn takes, queen takes, rook takes. Oh, this is possible. So I'm gonna try this move definitely. Then takes, I can go... Rook takes d5 then. If he takes, I can take, then there is check. I can protect it with the rook or with the queen. Takes. I don't want to do that. But wait then, queen e8. So I'm gonna go for it and then go g5. So I can move my king in here. Yeah, my rook is so passive. I have to move that like this. Oh no, oh no. Is there gonna be a check? Check, I move. Here is only one check, so I can push my pawns. I think it allows me to play there. If he pushes and then he is threatening to play e7, it's too late for me. Yeah. So let's attack it, I move, and there is... oh no, oh no. So first game, first lose. There is checkmate after promoting to a queen. Oh, it's not checkmate yet I can take a pawn. Oh, it is. No way. So let's go for the next game. I have the white pieces, so I can try something beginning with e4. But it looks like that my opponent is not playing. Is he or not? He also has a bad connection. I think you can see it. Yeah, you can see it on the stream too. That his connection is not great. Wait, do I have to wait a whole minute until he leave the game? How does it work? I think in Blitz you need only like, I don't know, 10 seconds or something like that. I don't know why it's the same in the... why it's not the same in Rapid. You have to wait for a minute. And if I abort by myself, I'm gonna get banned. Or not banned, I'm gonna get that warning that if I do that a few more times, I'm gonna get banned. Okay, so, but he spent a minute on Sicilian defense, so we can continue. Is it possible to play bishop to b5 and then kind of attack his king? Yeah, I'm gonna trade the bishop for a knight because I don't need it. There's so many things on my table, I don't know what to do with them. I'm still blitzing because I've been playing blitz for so long, but he started to think 1 minute on each move. And again he is disconnected. So maybe I'm gonna get 3 points, which can bring me to 2077. But let's see, yeah, he's playing. But it's just the opening, few developing moves. We can focus on, and then I'm gonna just castle, maybe push f5. Honestly, I was thinking that he's gonna play e6 and develop bishop here, instead of e6. But it's also possible. Maybe I'm gonna start moving the knight and then f5. Also the c3 is good move. Bishop here so I can push d4. I don't really want to push d4 if now I'm thinking about that. I would be happier to push f5. So knight g3 next. Or is it too aggressive? Can he just move the queen and castle long and it's gonna be bad for me? The knight is protected, so I can play g5 then. Yeah, maybe he's gonna go for a long castling. Let me play this, he's gonna push h6. But I got it. Knight takes, queen e2 is protecting h2. But I need to find the counter attack. Now my knight is aiming on e6. Also, second knight can go here, attack the bishop. Let me think about it. Where can bishop can go? To h6? No, it's gonna be check here. So yeah, I can attack the bishop and take the bishop. Also, I might move my king to f2 and put rook on g1. But it's gonna depend on h2 pawn, if it's under attack or not. Yeah, and honestly, king to f8 is one of the worst moves. But let's take the bishop, because the queen was pinned to the bishop, I mean to the knight. And I can play maybe queen to g3. Is he gonna push the e-pawn? Interesting. And then he goes back, right? But I think I can go there. Or how does it work? Maybe b4? I can even play h4. Yeah, I trade here because then I can give him a bishop check. Maybe I could immediately give him. Is the knight gonna be under attack? But then pawn takes, bishop takes. Bishop takes also the rook. I might lose the knight with the check. But I think he has to push e5, then trade, bishop takes, king moves, then... Wait, what? Okay, thank you, but I don't see why it's losing. Maybe I'm just not that good. Oh yeah. And after that game I immediately got high-rated opponent. So let's begin with knight f6, then g6. Bishop to g7, and somehow I would like to push e-pawn. When you push e-pawn in the Dutch, you usually equalize. So I'm gonna go for castling, knight d7 and then e5. Yeah. This is my plan. Is he gonna go b4? I know it's also the plan, but it allows me to push, threatening to play e4. And if he plays e4 by himself, I go f4, and then continue with this pawn storm. Destroy the king. Simple plan, right? Queen e8 to stop knight from going to e6. If he decides to play the queen there, okay, he is not going to do that. Oh, now he can play knight e6. So I'm gonna attack the bishop. I'm gonna let him to play knight e6 because I take the bishop. And it's gonna be 2 pieces for a knight. I'm gonna go here, and if knight goes... Oh, it's not that great. I have to sacrifice the exchange here. But at least I'm gonna have developed pieces. So if he goes to c7, I'm protecting the rook, but I think it doesn't matter that much. I should play something instead of it. Maybe queen e7 was working. Now I'm attacking knight 2. Can he take my pawn or what? I hope I have not overcalculated anything. Knight attacks rook b8. Yeah. Now the question is if he's threatening to play c5 or not. If I attack the knight, he attacks my rook. So I can attack knight with bishop. And then rook c8. I can't forget about the fact that I am exchange down. Oh, it loses a pawn. What about this move in between? Then he can take on b7. Then I can attack the queen. And then take the pawn. Takes, 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 takes. Bishop there. Yeah, I'm gonna go for this active plan. It seems more logical. Is he taking? Yes, so I go to a4, attacking the queen. Queen might go there, but then I have to play knight e8. Now I can go with, I don't know, queen c8. I'm attacking the rook on c8, then queen can go here. I have to go knight e8 to protect the pawn, also the bishop. Thank you so much for another subscribe. I just looked at the number and it has changed. Thank you so much. Can I take the rook? I mean, definitely I can, but maybe I would like to go back there. Now I'm threatening to capture the pawn and then capture the rook. But the question is, if he plays, for example, queen to b4, and I take the pawn, so I'm attacking the rook and the queen, and he plays queen b8, which is pinning my queen to the king. I can protect it with the knight back, but then he can pin me even more, and I know it's so many arrows here, but it's also so complicated in my head to imagine. So many possible moves which can happen after queen b4. Yeah, now he's kind of protected that, because if I take, he take back with the check. So the rook is not hanging. And if I develop my knight, like my goal is to play either knight c5 or knight d5. Maybe knight c5 seems more logical. So let's begin with bishop to b3. We can trade the rocks. And now I can go knight c5 to protect bishop on b3. If I take, then he can pin me. So I go, I don't know, bishop to e5, e4, yeah, e5, sorry. Maybe knight there. I can also escape with the bishop. Taking is maybe not the idea. But I can at least try to stop him somehow. Then move the king. The question is if he is possible to push the pawn and then promote. Thank you for another subscribe. We are on number 289. Nice, nice. We are growing fast. I really like it. If I take it, then he pins me. So if I have to take back, then I should also put the bishop from this side to stop the promotion. Oh, thank you, you have made it round 290. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Thank you so much. But maybe either of you has the public subscribe, because then there should be an alert on a stream. But yeah, I understand that not everyone like to have it. Can I go? Oh, and I heard something, so it works. Queen c7 and then bishop to c5. Yeah, now the position is, I mean the c-pawn is blocked, which is the most important thing. He wants to trade the queens. Can I just go with my king? I cannot stop the trade of the queens, or maybe with this move. Threatening checkmate, actually. Then maybe f4 is possible. Escape here. I mean, it looks nice, but it depends if it's possible. You see? I'm gonna run 2. Also, I might try f4 in next moves. The check from behind probably doesn't work. Now I'm thinking that he's gonna go with the queen and then move back. Okay, it is my only way how to get inside his position. Oh, can I just go inside? Just don't care about the h pawn and... Okay, I can't. But I can give him a check at least. If he moves the queen, there is a check. Also, queen c3 might work. It's so weird that he is exchange up, but but unable to get inside my position. Maybe the only way is to sacrifice the rook back. If I go here, he moves the rook. Then there is no check. I don't know how to play these positions. Can I begin with queen here? So I'm attacking the pawn, attacking the rook. Then the rook c8, I mean c1. And I may try g5 or whatsoever. Because there is no check on the 6th rank. And then queen moves back to b3, I can go... I don't know where, maybe back to a5. Or I want to stay in his position. So I'm gonna be here. So I can escape back to a5. Yeah, a5. And maybe now he goes from behind. But I can attack the rook and the pawn. Now he has no check here. So I can push again. It's so weird that my move is to push with the king. Hello, hello, Hope. I don't know if it's later than it was yesterday, but it might be. But tomorrow it's gonna be soon, maybe even sooner than you think. It depends when I wake up. No, I also wanna try to hit gym in the morning tomorrow. So we will see. Can I go here? And then push with a check. I have bad sleep cycle. What's the time in India? Like midnight now? It's okay if you are still awake at midnight. It's gonna be worse if you're gonna be still awake at 2 AM or something. 2 or 3 AM. Wait, I just take. There's gonna be check with the rook, then he can go even more. So I go from behind. Yeah, rook check, king moves. Then queen can give me checkmate from behind, but it's not gonna happen. I guess. Do I have any counter attack? Yeah, I can take here to block the checkmate. I played 5 rapid games today and won all of them. So you have to be like 1750 or even more. It depends on the rating of your opponents, but 1750 if you get same rated opponents, because you were like 1712 or 1710. I can't remember the exact number. Hello, hello, Kumudita. I can give him check, then the king cannot move. Wait, I'm giving him a checkmate. If he moves the rook, I give him checkmate here. If he moves the king, I give him checkmate here. Let's go. I have won if exchange down. Let's go. By the way, thank you for another subscribe. Nowadays I sleep around 1 AM and wake up 9 AM, but then I sleep around 3-4 AM and wake up 11 AM. Now my rating is 1743. Okay, so rating is also great. Wait, what is happening with the searching another opponent? It cannot find any. Yeah, I think that you have kind of broken the sleep cycle. But when you wake up at 11 a.m., then it's just the feeling, because then you feel you are unable to do anything during the day, because the day like goes so fast. Because you basically wake up and you have lunch, so then the rest of the day you have to do everything else. Where is my next game? I clicked that I want a next. Wait, plus new 10. Can't create a challenge because you are currently playing. Where am I playing? I wanna play. I am not playing. No way. Someone is trolling me. Yeah, now it's searching. Now it's finally searching. What was it? Do you play only chess? Now not that much. I was playing before, but also chess is not that great for streaming. Wait. What is happening? I wanna play, I don't wanna... Like if the stream is running okay, which looks like it does, I can't have any problem loading the game. I sent you a friend request, bro. I think I accepted the request now. I think, yeah, I accepted the friend request. I had it in right bottom and I accepted that. What's your country currency name? We have crowns, like the kings and queens have on their head. We have the crowns. Thank you for another subscribe. We are on 292, so it's kind of good looking number because there is 2 in the beginning and also in the end. But you know guys, what is even better number? 300. No, I'm just joking. But if you want to, you can support me by hitting button. In India you have what? You have that rupees in in the whole country, or is it some or only in some parts? Please everyone double tap on screen, you will see surprise. Oh, Hope has surprise for you guys. Do it. Double tap. But you don't know that I already know your joke. You know your joke. And what does it mean when someone I've seen Gukesh's prize money some title, and they were talking about that Gukesh has won some CR, and it wasn't like rupees, it was, or is it like a number? Like you don't have billions and you have some, I don't know how it's called, but some CR, or what is it in rupees? I don't know, it was like $1 million, and I don't know how much is it in rupees. Some crowns or something like that. Is he gonna push F5? For hundreds we use rupees. Hello, hello, Misha. And is it then different when you are talking about, let's say, $1 million? Because I know that the rupee is... I don't want to insult you, you know, but it's like currency with almost no value, or the value of the currency is so low. Because you can basically, I don't know, buy some cheap stuff, for example, for, I don't know, 100 rupees, and it's kind of like cheap for foreigners. Probably not for me, but for Americans it is. I've seen that videos that they were buying, I don't know, food on the street, and it was like... Maybe it's possible. I don't know the currency that much. He has sacrificed the exchange. So how do you call I don't know, for example, $1 million, million American dollars in rupees? How much is it? And there is something, when it's a lot of rupees, you call it differently, right? Wait, what? Thanks for a queen. I have another request, or... Oh, I have a message, but it's gonna be opened on a stream, so I'm not gonna open messages, I mean private messages during the stream. Vote as Gambit, definitely. This is secret account of Alexandra, I mean Andrea Botes. Don't ask me anything, I am dumb. Maybe I am just dumb and I am explaining something what I don't really understand. So Sicilian again. Should I play bishop to b5 immediately to give him check? I'm gonna look at that and I'm gonna tell you tomorrow. If you're gonna be there tomorrow, I'm gonna tell you what I mean. But I heard that when he was talking that he had to pay 40% of World Chess Champion prize money on taxes. And they were describing it, but I don't know that currency. After reaching 1700, I am facing this frustrating Sicilian, so I play Alepin Sicilian. Yeah, I like Alepin Sicilian too. It was actually my trainer when I was a kid. We were all playing the Alepin Sicilian because it's... I would say it's kind of the easiest variation to remember, because you play always the same setup, and the main goal of the opening is to push d5, and you do everything just to push d5. It's so simple. But also it's difficult to get advantage as a white if you play against someone who knows the Sicilian. But you're just playing until you push d5 in Alepin. You are mixing English counting and countries currency. Yeah, I know, but I was asking you how many rupees is $1 million, if you understand me. Because I think it was price of the Gukesh. I think $1 or $2 million was his prize money on World Chess Championship. And then they transferred the money into rupees, and they've told him that he paid some huge amount in taxes, like the 40%. But they didn't call it rupees, they called that, I don't know, I'm so dumb, dumb to explain it. Maybe you have some secret things in India. I don't know. The world works there differently. I'm gonna take it. Now I'm able to push f5, so it's nice. Yeah, that first word. He won 11 Aror. I don't know. Yeah, this was the word. That's what I mean all the time. This 11 something things. And it's still rupees, right? And that 50 lakhs, I don't even know what it is. If I take, then he takes, I can, no, I can't take. Wait, so I can take here. If he recaptures. I thought everyone used Karor as million, but I was wrong. I definitely don't. And yeah, thank you so for new likes. And now I'm thinking that if I capture here and he recaptures with the knight or with the rook, I can take here and win a piece back. But then maybe my e-pawn is gonna be under attack. But I have to try it. Taking here and e-pawn is gonna be okay. Yeah, tactic. Only thing which I got in chess is tactic. I don't have anything else. I have tactic. But as you can see, I am losing, so tactic also doesn't work for me. I have lost this one. So now I'm attacking the knight, I'm attacking the pawn, and if he takes I can recapture back, maybe. But if I recapture back and then... Oh, I can't take. Okay, now it means a lot of things. So I can just go rook f1, aiming to f7. Like the b2 pawn is hanging. But I can try b3. If he takes, I win a knight. If he doesn't, I... Sadly, I need to go to sleep. See you tomorrow. Yeah, have a good sleep. I take a pawn, he takes with a queen, I take back, he takes, I can take. I have equalized. I have my pawn back. It's actually nice. Now I'm thinking about pushing h-pawn. Yeah, all over to h5. Wait, I mouse slipped. I didn't want to click on the pawn. But I think it doesn't matter, he cannot take it. But I mouse slipped. He can take mine here. Well. Exactly. I can't move the knight because then he can take. So can I just attack the knight? If he protects, then I cannot go to the last rank. But I can go to d-file. He takes and then he can attack me with the king. So I'm gonna go here. Just to give him check and then move second rook into the last rank. But it's only one check, I am losing the pawn. Can I move? I know it's protected with the knight, but I have to at least try something. Maybe I can even sacrifice the rook, then I can move. It allows me to give him check here and win a rook back. And if he doesn't move, then... If he doesn't move, then it doesn't work. It seems logical. But something like knight e2 doesn't work as well. Maybe I have to go king to h2 to protect the knight. I think the g3 is the best square for a knight for now. Or maybe I should try king f2, but there was immediate check. Okay, draw is okay, because I'm losing basically. What? Now I can attack him. Also, I can give him one check. It's so weird. Should I sleep or not? Like, it depends. How do you feel? But even if you go sleep late, you should wake up early. I know you're gonna be broken, but then you want to sleep next day early, and the regime is get okay in just a few days. I'm gonna give him that check. Now there would be f4. If he has allowed me to play. Okay, so I'm gonna defend my pawn. If he didn't take it, I can protect it. What is this? Knight takes. Or knight can go f6 if he doesn't take. Okay, I'm gonna do this because I think I have higher chances to draw the game after knight trade. See, if he moves, I can push. Or he can take my pawn. But still... No, I'm just trying to not be real. It's not a draw at all. Are you a Muslim? I think it's not that common in India, or is it? I mean, I can push the pawn at least. And then go for some kind of infinite check. Okay. I'm gonna... Oh no. He's gonna play rook a3. India has the biggest amount of Muslims in the world. Really? Oh, I didn't know actually. But maybe it's so big country that there is uh the biggest amount of everything, right? No, I'm just joking, but I think you understand. But thank you for letting me know. I honestly didn't know that. Because you usually hear it from others that I don't know, like the other religions are India people do Hindu versus Muslim, in the Homer people do Christian versus Muslim. Yeah, I thought that most of the people would be that Hindu. So now I'm attacking both pawns here. No, brother, you are wrong. How is he wrong? But I think it's possible, maybe like the most people, like only country which might be like better Muslim. I mean not better, but with more people would be like China. But there is not a really religion, any religion in China, I would say. It's kind of suppressed by the maybe the regime or not. But maybe you and India have the most Muslim people, because if you imagine other big countries like Saudi Arabia, there is not that many people. Yeah, I mean, I can be wrong. I don't know much about this topic. If I take, he goes me, D. mm. So I'm able to stop it, but he goes with the king first. Tell me, Hope, how is it? I am literally saying that I don't know anything about religion in India. I thought it would be that Hindu is the most, but as I can see in the chat, it's not. Now opponent do opposition. Yeah, he's gonna go with the king, but I didn't have any other option because he could promote the pawn even with the rooks and other pawn on the board. Oh. Maybe I could go to e2. Because if I go to f1, he can go to h2. So he can even push the pawn now. Now I'm in kind of opposition, you know, the diagonal opposition. But it doesn't mean anything. Yeah, now he goes king h2. Pushes. And able to promote, so I'm gonna resign this. GG. Rage 67. What does it mean? Praise Jesus 67. You learn English from book or not? I don't. I don't learn English from book. I mean, I had books at school, so maybe I've learned English from books, but not anymore. Now it's more like listening YouTube and all that stuff. Also, it's kind of difficult to learn English from, I don't know, from when on elementary school you usually here have people who are not that good at English, then it's get better and better. But I think in general you need some book. 67 is a meme. 67 is a meme number. Yeah. What? I'm not getting something. Wait a minute. 67 a meme. Sometimes 67 became trend on TikTok. Contain Generation Alpha. Oh. It's some Generation Alpha thing. And because I am Gen Z, so I am boomer for Generation Alpha. Just in a short way to say it. No, I'm losing a pawn. How dumb. No, it's Gen Alpha thing. Books only help you to improve in English and become better. Thank you for another like, by the way. I think like I agree with Martin, but also, for example, what is my problem with English? It is that my pronunciation is not that great. It is should be, and that's what I, for example, can't learn from a book. So maybe this is one thing. Should I trade the rook and then move here, or attack the knight? Knight takes. So I'm gonna be a pawn down. How to improve English because I want to. So if you want to improve in English and chess in the same time, you have to watch this stream, right? Or I don't know. Now I'm attacking this. He has to take the rook. Or I'm training the rook at next move and then I can take the pawn. I think I'm not a good person to tell you how to improve English. But I would say to talk with someone who knows English. I know it sounds how it sounds, but I think it's gonna work. Now, yeah, rook e2. But maybe I can take, then takes. So it doesn't work. So can I just take the rook and then go knight h5? Which is gonna be attacking both. Like, I am curious how the combination. This is one reason I watch English things like your life, so that I can talk to you and listen to your words, so it helped me to improve my English. Oh no, man, you're gonna have the same accent as I have. But it's okay. But it's one of the things. Yes, words pronunciation are changing daily through we have supportive apps that are helping a lot. Yeah, I think the apps are good way too. But I can't stick to the apps. I don't know how to describe it, but it's so boring sometimes that I don't even want to continue with that. Now attacking the rook. Is he gonna... I'm thinking about move knight d3, but then he can pin me. I will watch anime in English in order to improve this. Which... If I attack the knight, he takes, I can take, attack the rook, and then the white pawns are blocking the light square bishop, which is nice. So maybe I can try at least this. And if the knight moves, no here, then I can take it as well. Na4. Na4 is protected with the bishop. Now I'm waiting for his decision and I should be able to play, I don't know, knight to d3 for example. But then he can pin me. Or maybe second knight to d3. But it's the same. And I think it's not that great. And if I protect the knight is hanging too. Oh, I can suggest this type of moves. I mean you can, you are now almost 1800, so you are getting to my level very fast. And I have to say that I'm not improving that much. But what can I do after b4? The knight can go only to d7. I have to play rook d6, probably. It happens, it's maybe just too late for you. See, he's attacking me, I have to go to d7. Yeah, I can see too many differences. Now I can see tactic very fast. That's nice, honestly. Like, I would say the most important thing how to improve on, I mean on my level or lower, is to do the tactic. Because memorization of the opening doesn't help you when you blunder a piece later in a game. So I don't really care that much about learning openings and all that stuff. I would rather do few puzzles daily than memorizing things. Okay, the pawn is protected, so I can go to c6. If he plays bishop to a4, I can kick him by the move b5. Or with the move b5. And wait. Can I trade the rooks? And then it's gonna be good for me because the pawns are on dark squares. See, he has to recapture. I don't know, either with this pawn or the second one. And I can go here, then I can give him check. Or the question is if I have to go here. No, I'm gonna give him check from f6. Like, my next plan is to go to f4. If he allows me to go there. He can't push. Yeah, all my pawns are on dark squares. He has a light square bishop. So it's a disadvantage for him. And he's unable... Now if I attack the pawn and he pushes the pawn, I can give him check and then I can protect my knight. Okay, so it works for me. Now I'm 1743, soon I will reach 1800. I know only few openings: Caro-Kann, Exchange, and Advanced Variation, Queen's Gambit, Danish Gambit, and Italian. That's it, I don't waste my time to learn openings. But to be honest, it's a lot of openings. Back Money Mike, I am 2700. All we have found the Grandmaster here. But if you are 27 on chess.com, are you for example FM or CM in real life? I think you should be, or not should be, or might be. Because I've seen a lot of streamers who were around that rating in reality. Because I know few GMs and they are around, I don't know, let's say 3100 and above. So if you are 2700, you should be 2700. Yeah, Lichess is different because I think I also was once 2500 on Lichess. Okay, I can go. Then he can go here. But also I can keep the pieces on the same spot. I don't know this. Then if we trade, I might go back and then 96. Lichess is different in this. He's kind of boosting your ego. Oh, yeah. Now we have to trade it. Then he sacrificed a pawn. F7. I'm gonna go here to push my pawn. He can go here, which allows me to go try to stop it. But I'm gonna go with mine. But I'm promoting as a second. And then I have to lose a queen, or not. He goes, I go. Also he can play to h8. Now if he, no, I blundered. If I push and he promotes, then he gives me, a check and wins a queen. So it's a losing game. But I'm gonna try to do something, on him. I'm the person who sleep with blanket in this hot waves. I don't know your weather. So I don't know how many degrees or... Oh, he is on G1, so I'm unable to promote. Yeah. I'm gonna resign this because I'm unable to promote the pawn. Unlucky game. But still I'm around this 2007 rating. Which is more than... But I'm telling you that it's hot weather in India. I understand, but I don't know how much. How many degrees you have. And I hope you don't use you don't use Fahrenheit. Oh, he wants to trap my bishop. So don't laugh at that. It's always how many degrees is there and some random number of Fahrenheit, and I am always like, look. Do I have to protect it with rook b8? Why not a5 instead of a6? Because it's usually played in Italian, it's common for black to play a6. Maybe the reason is that on a5, I don't know, it's maybe too pushed. But I don't see anything wrong with a6, it's more solid. I can take, the knight takes. I take. I'm also attacking the second knight. He probably doesn't see that I'm attacking second knight, so he cannot take on e6. I just moved back. I'm thinking about castling, but it puts my king into a pin. Thank you for another like. We hit 10. Let's go. Like, if I castle and he goes knight d4, then he's attacking my pawn 2 times. Yeah, west side. You also told me the state, but I can't remember from the top of my head now. But I think it's not important. West is okay, but it's like middle west or maybe northwest. Is he gonna push? But I'm defending it 3 times, so I can castle and also play rook e8 to protect the pawn. Gujarat. Yeah, we were talking about that, I remember now. I was talking about with it. But can I? Then knight moves there. I can go here. And maybe I can just push e5, which I don't really want to. But I can. Come on. The question is how to trade all the pieces and end up in a winning endgame. That's what I want to know about the position. I don't like the move rook to d2 because it's also protecting f2. And I was thinking about move knight e5, that after taking I could even take on f2. But now it's not possible. Now he's kind of aiming on my c7 pawn, so I guess he wants to push. Push all over to b5, and when the knight moves, then he can take on c7. So rook f7 might be the move. Also he's aiming to g6, so knight 8, it doesn't work yet. But I can protect it. Maybe e5 by myself to stop it and then knight d4. Like, all of the moves seems logical, but I don't really like any of them. Because I don't see any specific idea behind the moves. Maybe just rook f8, put even more pressure on f2, and wait for his blunder. It also might be my strategy. I mean, rook e3 seems so attacking style. Maybe his plan is to play rook f3. If I attack him, he takes. No, he takes with the rook. So nothing here. Oh, that's nice. I'm from Nigeria. So maybe you have even more hot weather. Can I trade the knights on e5? C7 is not hanging anymore. But he's still aiming to play knight h4, right? So he can play knight g6 in a few moves. But after knight h4 I might just push g5 by myself to attack the knight. So knight h4 I think is not possible. Yeah, he took my knight, I'm gonna recapture. I'm playing with one pawn up. Only one pawn, but it might get me the point. He has a diamond membership, so he is a rich guy. I have to defeat him for that. If I give him check and he blocks with the rook, I can take on f2. Then queen takes, I can take the rook. And if he doesn't block, I can just go back. So I'm gonna try it at least. So there is a possibility that he's gonna blunder with rook move. And he didn't blunder, but I can play... No, I can't do even more. So I can just go back. And wait if he's gonna push b5. Maybe I can try g5, g4. I'm gonna open it. If there is taking, or should I recapture with the queen? I think it doesn't work. I want to play g4 and rook h7, queen h5, all these moves. Yeah, he can't stop it. I don't know, this doesn't work. He can sacrifice a pawn for one check. Also, I can, after taking, I can give him check in between. So it wouldn't be smart by him. Yeah, now he's preparing for a check. So I go here. Then I'm gonna push the g pawn, which allows me to play queen h5 or queen f6. Two checks on h3 and f3. Like, the question is, what is he gonna do? What is he gonna do with the queen? Okay, so I can take, then push g4. Now I have two checks. Maybe the diagonal is gonna be weak. c7 is weak. So I'm gonna protect c7. Then I can go for a check. Maybe I can even move my king. Yeah, he could take on c7, I guess, instead. Yeah, now I move my king and I can go queen f6, check on f3. If it's enough. I would like to trade the queens. And I'm almost there after the check. Yeah, check, then I'm gonna recapture with the rook. So if he is going for my pawn, I'm gonna attack his. And I'm still gonna be with pawn up. even one more check. And I have a free pawn. He has also a free pawn. But maybe I can start with pushing c-pawn. Now I'm attacking the pawn. I go behind. Okay, so my king is able to stop his free pawn. And he's unable to stop mine. It's take. And after rook c4, there is rook c5, protecting the pawn. I mean, I can protect it, also I can push in the next move. And 3 moves. Now he's gonna resign. Not yet. It's not a stalemate, right? Nice. How many? +8? That's nice, that's nice. I would really like to get that 2100 today at least. But I don't know the Scandinavian defense, how to play it as a white. Maybe I'm gonna go knight d2 and bishop to c4. If it works. Thank you so much for another like. I really appreciate that. And in the same time, two people subscribed. Let's go, guys. Thank you so much. This community is growing fast. I'm gonna go c3 and then maybe bishop back and trade the knights. Or maybe I should keep the bishop on this diagonal. That's why I'm gonna go a4. I can take on b5. But what to do with this knight? I hate it. So rook e1, knight f1, knight g3. Is it that simple? Maybe even c3 to block the position so the bishop is just trying to destroy my wall, which is so solid. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to him. Like the c5 push is possible. Also, I would like to play d5 in a few moves. But as you can see, it's not possible yet. Maybe knight e5. But there is not that much. Or go from c4 to e5. I don't know. Yeah, let's improve the knights. And maybe I can even go queen d2 to give him check on h6, and let's see if he's gonna trade the bishop for a knight. Queen d2, maybe even rook d1. Is he gonna go for a trade? But I can take it. Take, knight takes. No, I'm not taking it yet. But he's attacking my knight here. Well, I have to take it. No, I don't want to do that. I was joking. I don't want to do that. No, I mouse slipped. I didn't. What? No, no, no. Is it okay to take now? Maybe it's not. But yeah, it's okay. But I mouse slipped. I wasn't thinking about that. And I just clicked. Yeah, it happens online. Imagine mouse slipping in a real life. Then I don't know how the games would look like. He can go to f6. But then I shouldn't trade the queens. But also the queen trade seems logical when I look at the position. Wait, this might work. No, I have to go with second knight to still protect f6. And if he doubles rocks, then I'm gonna trade that. Because queen with a knight should be better than queen with a bishop. But it's something what works in general and don't have to be true in this like so specific position. Now probably queen trade or a rook trade. Wait. A rook or queen? I would like to keep queen on this diagonal because it's kind of aiming on a king. So that's why I'm recapturing with the rook. Also, he's unable to play any other rook move. And after this I can just attack him. Or maybe h3 is also like making safe escape for my king. Oh. I wasn't thinking about a4 pawn. Let's attack him. Where he can go? Only b5. But b5 is solid. Oh, c2. Another attack. Okay, check. King moves. Where can I go? Oh, yeah. Rook e7. I'm thinking about sacrificing the queen for 2 rocks. I have to do it. Oh well. I know there is check, but I can move back. Take. Now it's gonna be check or taking another pawn. I have to do something with that. I've lost so many pawns for nothing. Is there gonna be check? Yeah, it's there. And he's going for checkmate. Oh no. I have to do it. No choice. Hello, BitPlace. Now another attack. Oh, he can take the pawn and protect his. Nice. So I think it doesn't work like that. Now he moves to a7, I have to go back to d5 probably. And try check, give him check and let's see if there is checkmate or not. The queen is protecting this diagonal, which is bad. Check, king moves. Can I attack the rook at least? Yeah, but it's attacking the rook for nothing. But I have to at least try it. Okay. I have one more check. And maybe, is it stalemate? I mean... Not stalemate, I mean infinite check. I cannot give him check here. But I can try to open it with h5. He can't give me any check, right? I mean, draw is okay for me, so I can even try this nonsense. If he takes, I'm gonna push h5. Yeah, guys, if you are losing like me, always try to create something. I know it's probably gonna be lost, but at least you can create a few more threats, which might end up in a... Wait, there is one check. Maybe I'm winning the rook. Probably not, he sees that. If I move, he gives me check. Then I can move one more time. Is there any other check? Only rook h1, but he can give me this check. Then I move forward. I can even go with the king to attack. Wait. Don't tell me that it works. Oh, if I go forward, he's gonna trade the queens. If I go here, he gives me check. So, but I'm gonna escape. So I can still give him... Oh, I cannot. H1 is protected with the queen. One move. Which protects everything. But he can push. If he trade the queens, then no choice. One more check is here, but it probably doesn't work. Oh, I see. Queen d3. Then queen takes, pawn takes, king can go. And if I, for example, go rook here to take a pawn, he can just push a3, and it's lost. Yeah, good game. He was better, but... I don't know where did I blunder that pawn. Yeah, it was that taking when I blundered pawn in one move. Unlucky. Yeah, I'm gonna go knight f3 and bishop to b5 as usual. But wait, we have kind of stronger opponent for this game. I was hoping that after lose I I get someone who is not that high rated, so chess.com knows that I am noob. Does it work? Queen b6 and then some kind of check. Oh, d3 might be a strong move. I know it, but it was ruining my structure. So that's why I've thought it's a strong move. But maybe Queen e1. Queen e1 is in general okay. Now let's see if he's castling short or not. Not yet, so I'm playing bishop to d2, and if he castles short, I push g4 immediately. f6. Maybe rook b2 to protect b-pawn, like... I have to wait until he castles short with the g4. And he's waiting too. So I can play push, then go g5. Knight f6 check. It's gonna be taking, probably. Or wait a minute. Here, then I can attack the knight. Sorry, not the bishop, the knight. And go... Wait. I'm winning. If I attack the knight and the knight moves, there is a fork on d6. And I'm winning a queen. No way. Let's go. We have defeated 2200. Nice. I'm so happy about this game. Finally, I got someone so much high rated. Maybe it's not my best win, but definitely great to give fork to someone who is 2200. Oh, he does this strategy, so I'm gonna go for a queen trade. Thank you for another like. Like, it's getting better and better every day, that number of likes and reactions and subscribes and so on. I am so thankful to you guys that you somehow it looks like that you enjoy the stream, and I am happy about that. Is he gonna push? Is he gonna push the e-pawn next? Because then this would be the problem. But maybe just rook f6 saves that. Thank you for another like. We have 13. Wait, it works. He sacrificed the bishop. I'm gonna take it. I don't see the idea. Knight takes or what? Queen takes. But if I move, then for example, I don't know, knight g6, then there is only one check. And I can go knight f8, attacking the queen. So it probably doesn't work. Because after knight f8, I am attacking the queen. In the same time, I am attacking the knight. He can give me this check. No way. Oh, I can't take it. Oh no. Blunder is here. But what about that? If bishop goes there, then he can give me check. I can move the king. Then he can give me another check. Well, this is not the move. I mean, I have to play it, and after check I have to take it. Then I'm gonna be exchange down. Exchange and 2 pawns. I've kind of ruined the game, but I have to do that because I didn't have any other developing move. Wait, I thought he's gonna take the bishop. Maybe I'm gonna play queen a6. Just he cannot castle his king and hide him. And then rook e8. I need few little things to do here. Just to have solid position. So rook e8 is one of the moves, which is kind of aiming on e3. And if pawn pushes, I can take with the bishop. Also, I might take on a2, but it doesn't seem that strong. This seems okay for me. I trade few more pieces. Now the e3 is protected, but I can take on d4. Because he cannot recapture my... Oh. But if I take, he can take the rook. And if I take the queen, then I am losing mine. So I can't take on d4. I have to move the rook, for example, just to e7. And then I can take. Any check. Just go there and back. If rook c1, then I can take. See? I'm attacking the rook. Is there any infinite check? I'm thinking about sacrificing the rook and then play here, which is threatening checkmate on f2. But the question is if he is able to protect that. I don't see anyhow how he can protect it. But if I missed something, there can be one check. I move. So I think it works. If it doesn't work, I am just so blind. He can move immediately, maybe it is how to stop it. But if he allows me to do that, then after knight to e4, I'm threatening checkmate. He can give me only one check, I move back to h7. And the checkmate is there. If rook d2, then knight takes with the checkmate. Let's go, let's go. I'm curious how is he gonna to solve that, because queen here doesn't work too. That's what I was calculating at first. Also any g-pawn move doesn't work. But maybe he's gonna sacrifice the queen. Yeah, he decided to sacrifice the queen. And I should be better with queen and a bishop against two rooks. Maybe there was something even better, I didn't have to take the pawn, but I think... Let's make it like this. It's with a check. He's attacking this pawn. So I'm gonna protect it. Also in the next move I might play bishop to e5. Or maybe bishop check. Just begin with this simple bishop move. I can even trade my queen for 2 rooks, if he allows me to do that. No. This check works. Then maybe queen to c2, which is attacking the a pawn. But I don't have to try these things, I can immediately try to create my free pawn. Rook here, another check is coming from over there. Another might be here. Well. Am I getting the pawn? Give it to me. No. What about this? I would really like to attack both rooks, but I think I am unable to do it now. So let's move the king and wait for his decision. I mean, I can do the same, right? And then push this guy. Gonna be recaptured with the queen, and I'm gonna go with my a pawn. But only this. Is he preparing to take it? Okay, now this pawn is not protected. So I can take it. Not yet. h5 first. Check. Oh! He can attack my queen with the rook. Yeah, I didn't see that. No way. I can't do these blunders. It's so equal position to do that. I'm almost no breathing. It's so intense. Savannah. Now I can attack, because if he takes with the rook, I can take his rook. So first blunder from his side is on the board too. I mean, not the first, but first in this endgame. Wait. I take with the pawn. It allows me to push one more square, which is protected by the bishop. And I'm gonna sacrifice. After rook b4, I play b8. And he has resigned. Nice, let's go, let's go. It has dropped. Yeah, but you should be back. Yeah. We are back. The stream has dropped. Sorry guys, I don't know why, but sometimes the OBS just decide to drop. Maybe it was that the game was so good that even the streaming software decided to turn it off. Yeah, the knight d2 and then knight to g3. Let's go. I'm gonna go, yeah, knight to g3 and then knight f5. Also, knight h4 might be moved in between. Is he pushing g6 or not? I think it's not possible to push g6. I'm just castling and play that slowly. Bishop f6, okay. I mean, still, if he plays g6, I can take on h6. And I have to do this setup. He's gonna go to e6. But I can go to g4. Or maybe even I can push f4. It depends on my perspective. Is he taking my knight? Then I might take his. Also, I should play queen f3. Queen f3 allows me to take the knight and then also recapture the pawn. But maybe there would be knight g5 in between. And knight g5 would be attacking my queen. Yeah, and we have the bishop takes. Oh, he goes for even more. Thank you so for another like. 14 is an amazing number. Almost the best, I think. And now he's attacking this pawn. I can protect it only with the move knight d3, but then he can push d4. Which I have to take, and then he takes. Takes. But it allows me to move the bishop and the knight is gonna be under attack. I mean, not move the bishop. Bishop is gonna be stable. Bishop is gonna be attacking, but it allows me to move the knight. But it depends if after d4 he's gonna take with the queen or not. Can I push by myself the d4? But it's kind of... I don't like it. I would be happy to take the knight on f4. Takes. But yeah, I'm gonna go for it. d4 move, then he takes. If he takes, then the knight is gonna be without any protection. Also, he might be thinking about pushing position on my king side by this. And he's doing that. If I take, he takes with the bishop. But I'm gonna go for that capture. And I'm gonna protect my... Oh, c3 is... Now I'm protecting the pawn with the queen. Also protecting this one. So I can go knight g4, which is attacking the bishop. And maybe it's gonna be also attacking the knight, the second bishop. This light square is not playing that much. Yeah, but in general the position is with equal material. At least something. Like, it's worse for me, but the material is equal. And I can maybe push f6 on next move. Then if g6 I can take. Maybe now I am expecting him playing h5 to attack my knight, which is coming back. But back to e3. How? It wasn't a dog sound, it was how. Yeah. He is taking his time. Maybe I should too take few minutes on this position. It's so complicated. As you can see, he has that attack and the h5 is on a board. Knight can also drop back to h2, which is not that strong. Yeah, so let's move back to e3. I'm protecting the pawn. Maybe it allows me to push c4. Oh no. Checkmate hero is coming. If I push the pawn, he can take with the check. Wait, with the check. I can't even make an arrow. But I have to stop it like this. I can't move anything else in between. And if I just move the rook, and he gives me check from here, I move the king, he takes, I take. Oh, maybe it works if I move the king. I mean the rook. Check, king moves. But there's gonna be checkmate soon, so many pieces in an attack. So I'm gonna go with g3, which allows me to go with king to h2. But it allows him to play h4. So maybe I have to check on h3. With f knight, I can go back to g2. And if he goes with g knight, then what? Then I'm unable. h2 or g2? That's the question. I don't want to go here because then he can push h4 and I can't take it because of the pin. So I have to go to g2. Then he can sacrifice the knight, maybe. Just maybe. After queen takes, I can go. I don't know. Move the rook, and is there a checkmate? But he pushes that pawn anyways. Wait a minute. Yeah, I can't take it. That's clear. But I can do this. I can attack his knight if he takes with the pawn. Thank you so much for another like. I can now take rook for 2 pieces, and if he decides to take pawn on f2, I recapture with the queen and there is no checkmate. So I go for it and take it on f2. And I think I have equalized the position. I'm gonna be with 1 pawn down, but I have 2 pieces for a rook, which allows me to create good attack. Oh no. Another check. I wasn't calculating with that. If I move, there is queen to h2 check. So do I have to go up? Or this check doesn't work because I just moved to f3. And he can give me check from down, but then knight to g2. Okay, so I hope it doesn't work. I just hope, I don't see it. I might move knight to g4. Yeah, king here. Queen h1 check, then knight g2. He can push his pawn, but then I can take it. Please, 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 I hope it works. Oh, I can't take the pawn, actually. But I can attack the queen. I might play bishop to d2. No, I cannot. Maybe I have to move bishop to b2. Or maybe bishop to a3 even. No, b2 is okay. And after taking, if he decides to sacrifice, I can just take with the pawn. No more checks from h1 because it's protected with the rook now. If he decides to push g-pawn, I can push c4 with the check. Oh, if I take, he takes. I move here. If I take, he takes. It doesn't work. What is the purpose of this move? To give me check here. So if I just move the knight on g2, is it safe? Or there's gonna be this check? Yeah, this one. So I'm unable to save that. What if I play here? Then there is another check. How can I do that? Maybe it's lost. Can I attack the queen? Then he can pin me. And that's enough, yeah? Only the pin. The pin is winning for him. But then I can take. Take with the check, I move. Can take even more. Oh no, oh no. If I go here, he gives me check, I move there. So let's begin with rook f1. Maybe the only possibility, or maybe there is checkmate which I have not found. Yeah, this check. Oh, if I move, I am not protecting it anymore. So simple as that. But then I might move, probably to d3. Yeah, check, check, check. King to d3. And then it depends if he decides to take a queen or not. Queen takes or pawn takes, so king to d3 is protected, both. Let's flag him. 2 minutes on the clock. So if he decides to think a lot about the position, it's possible to flag him. I don't know what to say, I am so focused on this position. Now, is he gonna move the queen, or I'm gonna go then with the queen there? Also, I can move my bishop back to protect the knight. Is there any check? All this might work. So if I take the queen, then he takes with the pawn and I am unable to stop it. So I'm gonna protect the knight with the bishop. Then after rook takes, queen takes might coming. Oh. If knight moves. Oh, can I protect it with the queen and it's okay? Oh no. No, he can push the pawn. But we will see. If I take, then he can push the pawn. I have to go for it with the king. And I'm gonna end up with exchange down. Thank you so much for another like. But I can go bishop to d1 at least. Or wait. Can I give him any check? Only one. So I have to go bishop to e1. Because now I'm gonna take it like this. Take with the bishop. And I have to move bishop to g1. Yeah, this is the way. Okay, I'm gonna lose the exchange. Or not. I'm gonna have two pieces for a rook. I just move. Give him check. Which blocks the rook as well. Now I'm threatening to block the rook there. I'm not gonna make a draw. Definitely not making a draw with you. Oh no. And we have won. 2102 points. Let's go, let's go. Thank you so much guys for today's stream. Thank you so much for many new likes, many new subscribers, and I can see a lot of people watching today. Yeah, GG Ellen. Thank you so much. You can in the last seconds hit a like, hit a subscribe, and see you tomorrow guys with next games. Bye bye, thank you so much.